Have you wondered why are high numbers of Malaysian youth facing bankruptcy? Understanding the factors and causes. In Malaysia, a growing numbers of young individuals are facing daunting challenges, financial hardship leading to bankruptcy.
Isu bankrupt ini bukan menjadi beban kepada anak-anak generasi baru.
Kalau mereka yang mengambil kebankruptan kerana mereka generasi muda, tidak mempunyai kepahaman untuk membayar balik.
Today, we delve into the alarming statistic and uncover the reason behind this trend. But remember, if you're one of them, all is not lost. There is hope for a second chance. According to recent statistics, an astounding numbers of young Malaysians, approximately 1 in 3, have experienced or are at risk of bankruptcy. Among the 47,929 declared bankrupts during the past few years, over 20% are under the age of 34. In fact, 10,138 individuals are aged between 25 and 34, and 240 cases involve those below the age of 25. These figures highlight a concerning financial predicament faced by many young Malaysians. In 2020, the Insolvency Act 1967 underwent an amendment to raise the bankruptcy threshold from Ringgit Malaysia 50,000 to Ringgit Malaysia 100,000. This marked the second increase in the bankruptcy threshold within a few years, following the previous raise from 30,000 to 50,000 in 2017. What you need to know is if you owe the bank credit card, let's say 50,000, and you do not make any payment, it is possible for the outstanding balance to increase to 100,000 due to accrued interest, late payment fees, and other charges imposed by the credit card issuer in just a few years. So what happens to you if you are declared bankrupt? Let's take a look at some of the consequences of being declared bankrupt. Among them include all your private assets like your house, car, and other assets will be placed under the supervision of Director General of Insolvency to be sold off in order to pay the amount owed to your creditors. Your bank account will be frozen and a credit limit of not more than 1,000 will be imposed on bankrupt individuals. Bankrupt individuals are not permitted to travel abroad without written permission from the DGI. Bankrupt individuals are not allowed to work in certain fields such as banking, accounting, and medicine. You will be blacklisted from operating or running your own businesses. In today's society, numerous young individuals are pursuing a lavish lifestyle. It is crucial to prioritize avoiding wastefulness and unnecessary expenses. Stressing that is not the end of the road for those declared bankrupts. The Credit Counselling and Debt Management Agency, AKPK, said there are many ways for youth to manage their way out of the problem. No matter how bad your financial situation is, it is never too late to take the right course of action and start over. There is no specific manual or textbook on financial literacy. That is why you need to take initiative to learn basic, essential financial skill and knowledge from a young age. Many parents also lack financial skills or may be unbanked, which is why there is often nothing to pass down to their children for learning. Financial options including online banking have evolved significantly from the days of manual saving account books your parents used. It's important to understand that times have changed, so blaming them won't be fair. Financial literacy helps us understand the value of money, know the importance of budgeting and saving, and avoid unnecessary expenditure so that we are better able to handle our finances, the department said, adding that they are financially literate will prevent you from getting into any financial trouble in the first place. A proper education can help empower you with good financial practices and behaviors, thus preventing them from becoming bankrupt, the department said. Have you ever made a purchase only to realize that you didn't end up using it or barely use it, leaving it to gather dust? It's quite common to simply swipe a credit card without feeling the immediate impact, which can lead to accumulating the unnecessary items. However, after a few years, when it's time to move houses, many of those items often end up in trash or recycling. Pursuing the lavish lifestyle often portrayed on social media is not sustainable for most people. Regardless of whether you can afford it, leading a pleasure-seeking lifestyle is destructive. Every luxury items follow a life cycle, whether it's a luxury car, designer bags, high-end watches, or clothing. They all eventually become outdated. But of course, not all are, yeah? Except Rolex, the more older it is, the more valuable. To keep up with the cycle, one feels compelled to buy newer and better luxury items. This circle continues until it surpasses one's income, leading to financial challenges. The problem lies in the fact that many people purchase luxury items solely to showcase them on social media, seeking validation and demonstrating their perceived wealth. It's crucial to refrain from allowing brands or material possessions to define your identity. Understanding your true self and cultivating your own self-image are of utmost importance. Example, if you buy 5 series, after 5, 7, 8, 10 years, your 5 series will become trash and like really old. And what you gotta do? You have to buy the new 5 series or maybe 7 series in order to show that you are really advancing in your career. What about the third round after another 10 years and your car become trash again? So you have to buy the new 5 or E. Then the cycle goes down, you know what I'm talking about. Here's my take. I believe that the desire for material possessions such as luxury cars and watches often stems from insecurity and a need to feel more than what we truly are. In my personal experience, I realized that these superficial items didn't actually add value to my life. Instead, they brought unnecessary stress and worries. I take pride in having a normal, decent car as it doesn't consume my thought or ruin my day if it gets scratched. Luxury possessions come at a cost, not only financially but also in terms of peace of mind. By embracing a simple lifestyle, I free myself from the worries of upkeep and maintenance. This allows me to focus on what truly matters and what brings me genuine fulfillment. Easy access to credit cards and loans can also lead to impulsive purchases and accumulated debts, creating a snowball effect that becomes difficult to control. Bankruptcy can have severe consequences, affecting not only your finances but also your emotional well-being. It can lead to stress, anxiety, and a sense of hopelessness. Many individuals find themselves trapped in a cycle of debts, unable to see a way out. Preventing bankruptcy at a young age in Malaysia or anywhere else requires careful financial planning, responsible money management, and making informed decisions. Here are some tips to help you avoid bankruptcy and achieve financial stability. Create a budget. Develop a detailed budget that tracks your income and expenses. Stick to the budget and avoid unnecessary spending. Live within your means. Avoid overspending and resist the temptation of accumulating debts for non-essential items. Only borrow what you can comfortably repay. Build an emergency fund. Save money regularly to create an emergency fund that can cover 3 to 6 months worth of living expenses. This fund acts as a safety net during unexpected financial challenges. Avoid high-interest debts. Be cautious with credit card usage and try to avoid high-interest loans. Pay off credit card balances in full each month to avoid interest charges. Limit borrowing. If you need to take a loan, choose affordable and manageable repayment options. Avoid multiple loans at once to prevent overwhelming debts. Invest wisely. Consider investing in assets that you have the potential to grow your wealth over time. Seek advice from financial advisors and do proper research before making investment decisions. Diversify income sources. Having multiple streams of income can provide stability and financial security. Consider freelance work, part-time jobs, or passive income opportunities. Educate yourself. Enhance your financial literacy by learning about personal finance, investing, and money management. The more you know, the better decision you can make. Protect yourself with insurance. Ensure you have appropriate insurance coverage to protect against unexpected events such as medical emergencies, accident, or loss of income. Set financial goals. Establish short-term and long-term financial goals. Having clear objectives can motivate you to save and invest wisely. Avoid impulse buying. Think carefully before making significant purchases and avoid impulsive buying behaviors. Make informed decisions based on necessity and affordability. Seek professional advice. If you face financial challenges, consider seeking help from financial counselors or debt management agencies to work out a plan for repayment and financial recovery. Something like AKPK, and it's free. If you are bankrupt, here is a few ways to help out from bankruptcy in Malaysia. Financial assessment. Assess your current financial situation, including debts, income, and assets. Take calculator out and start crunching the numbers. Income enhancement. Look for opportunities to increase your income such as side hustle, freelancing, part-time work. Maybe 2 jobs? Well, if there's a will, there's a way. Negotiate with creditors. Communicate with your creditors to negotiate repayment plan or settlement. Sell non-essential assets. Consider selling assets that are not essential to generate funds for debt repayment. Budgeting. Develop a realistic budget to manage your expenses and prioritize debt repayment. Avoid new debts like Along. Cut down your whatever lifestyle you have and go back to basic. Fresh like just graduated from your studies and restart. Stay laser committed. Coming out of bankruptcy takes time and dedication. Stay committed to your financial recovery plan. Personal development. Focus on personal development to enhance your skill. This is the best thing you can do. YouTube has a ton of things to learn and it's free. Remember, you are not alone in this journey. Many successful individuals have faced financial setbacks and managed to overcome them, like Walt Disney for example. By assessing your spending, creating a budget and making informed decisions, you can pave the way to a more stable financial future. If you found this information helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe our channel. Share this video with others who may benefit from this message. Let's empower each other to build a positive mindset and never give up. Thank you for watching.